loves, welcome back to my kitchen, and in today's video I will be sharing with you my favorite sweet dough that I use whenever I am making some of my sweet treats. So let's get cooking. Let's start with proofing our yeast. To a bowl we are adding half a cup of warm water and half a cup of warm milk. Now guys, to ensure that it is not too hot, you're going to put your finger just to test it to ensure that it is nice and warm. We then add 2 teaspoons of yeast, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of flour. Now we are going to mix up all of that together to ensure that we get most of the sugar and the yeast to be dissolved, and then we are going to cover it up and set it aside for 10 minutes. Now after that 10 minutes, let's work on our dough. To our bowl we are adding 3 cups of all-purpose flour, half a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons baking powder, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. We are going to mix all of that to ensure that everything is well combined till we see the oil start making little clumps into the flour, like, little breadcrumbs. Then we are going to take our yeast that has been proofing for the last 10 minutes, and look at it guys, it is so airy and cloudy and pillowy soft, and that's exactly what we want. We are going to pour it into our dry ingredients mixture, and we are going to mix it till we see our dough starting to form. Now once it looks like it is coming together, we want to just put it onto our counter and we want to knead that dough to get it to come together. Now guys, trust this process. It will feel a little hard, but trust the process. We're adding 5 tablespoons of butter at room temperature, and we're adding 2.5 tablespoons at a time. You don't want to add any extra water. Trust me guys, it is going to come together nicely. Now I don't have one of those dough hook mixers that I could use, and the mixer that I have, the dough hooks don't work nicely for me, so I just prefer to do this by hand. But you want to add in that butter, and when you add the butter the second time, you want to ensure that you knead this dough for at least 5 minutes. If you need to put a timer on your phone guys, do that, because you want to ensure you knead this dough for at least 5 minutes. It's a little tiring on the hands, but trust me, it will be worth it in the end. Now once you're done with the kneading, you want to put it into a nice bowl, and then we're going to take our bowl and we're going to put just about half a tablespoon of oil into that bowl, and we're going to spread it all around. Then we put our dough into the oil, we rub it around to ensure that all that oil is around the dough. We then cover it up with a damp towel and let it set for 1 hour. Now after that hour, there it is, nice and soft, and it has doubled in size. Guys, when you touch into that dough, it feels so pillowy and just cushiony and so soft. It's really the perfect dough when I am making a lot of my sweet treats. I use this for my raisin buns, I use this for my turnovers, I even use it for donuts. But when I use it for my donuts, I substitute the cinnamon with the nutmeg. But guys, this was it for this video. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Stay tuned for some of the sweet treat videos, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.